Now,
You're live. All right.
is this some?
Good morning.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Adrian Thompson, Planning and Building Services. I'd like to call the 11:30 bid meeting to order at 11:47 a.m. We had technical difficulties. We are finally online in Ukiah and Fort Bragg office there. Our first order of business is roll call. Board Member Dim.
Present.
Board Member Wagner.
Present.
Board Member Magdaleno.
Present.
I'm jumping all over today. That's just how I'm writing. Board Member Glidewell.
Present.
And we expect Board Member Ishwar. I'm not sure exactly when he will be here, though, if he doesn't make it. At least we have our quorum in Fort Bragg, so we're good to go. Our next roll call order of business is an election of a chair and a vice chair for this year. Everyone is eligible. The requirement for your bylaws is that you must have been a previously serving board member, which all of you are. So nominations are open for a chair.
I will nominate Marcus for chair. Just spin the wheel, you know?
Ping pong.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. I kind of want to respectfully decline and suggest that we just keep, for continuity, keep the
You can
chairs as they were the previous year.
you can make that a motion.
I would like to make that a motion.
So Marcus's motion is that John Glidewell is chair and Callie Dim is vice chair.
Would you entertain the idea of switching our roles?
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
Rescind my motion. I will amend my
Amend.
motion to Callie as chair, John Glidewell as vice chair.
Do we have a
So
second?
as long as everyone knows, I will second. I'm not going to do as good a job as John. Just saying.
Wholeheartedly disagree, but I will be glad to vote on the motion. It sounds like Callie seconded.
Yes, I did.
Alrighty, all those in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. Any opposed? And everyone has accepted their nominations. I pass the gavel, which is non-existent, but in this world to you, Chair Dim.
Okay, we are on 3B then. Distribution of the bid advisory board bylaws and previously adopted annual report for fiscal year 24-25.
Those were posted online for you, and the link was sent through email, so we can save paper. If anybody wants a physical copy, let me know and I can send it.
Are those just for our records or is there action on them?
There's no action required. The bylaws state that I distribute them every year. So now that we're virtual, I post them and send you guys a link. If you need paper, you can always let us know.
Okay, so we are moving on to number 4.
Yes.
Excellent. Discussion and preparation of regular meeting calendar.
And there I think we want to start with Ramon from VMC.
Yeah, so I was looking prior to the meeting, I was looking at the calendar. I can have the new report written and updated and have a final draft by middle of February. So I think that whether it's the weekend of February 17th or the weekend of February 24th, we could meet to either A, approve the report, or B, if there's any minor changes, make those changes, and then I think schedule a meeting date
In March.
in March as tentative, as needed. But really, I think we could do it in 2 meetings at most.
Including this one?
Well,
Including this one, so 3 total.
3
probably.
total. But if I write it with your guidance, what is it, the next bullet, and there's no changes, I think the next meeting would be just presenting it to accept and vote on.
And Ramon, is that sort of assuming that this report is just a placeholder while we work toward a new TMD?
Yeah, so that's kind of based on the schedule, that would be my hope, if that's something that you guys agree on. The only thing I would be seeking from you guys would be permission to make a recommendation from the committee to the county of Mendocino to focus on the new T-bid conversion and vice versa from the county to us. That would keep it as simple as possible. We'll update everything on the report. But that would, like you said, be a placeholder just in case there's an overlap with the new bid conversion. It allows us to continue to proceed with business as usual while that is finalized or implemented.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, this is probably more out of curiosity than practice, but is your budget gonna be with the proposed new bid or the just in case backup plan budget?
So with this, the proposed budget
Annual.
would be just the annual budget on our 1%.
Okay,
However, there will be a 2% budget created that if the T bid goes through, that would be the budget that would then be replacing the 1% budget.
thank
So-
you.
But it would make sense, obviously, if, even though the chances are slim, if the T-bid doesn't go through and the bid continues year to year, that it be a report that can be adhered to.
Yeah, so we're going, I guess, through this process to make sure that placeholder's in place just in case there's any delays or issues that arise that we weren't expecting, but.
Quick question on this side for the hypothetical T-bid 2% budget. Will that be included in the report for review, or is it sort of just to the side?
No, that would be to the side because it would be its own thing.
Okay.
This will be the bid report we do annually for the annual contract with the 1% bid, the marketing plan based on the 1% bid, and the annual report that we do annually, and it's attached to the bid report.
Got it. Yeah, cool.
So if I understand, then basically two separate pathways here with two separate plans. One,
Yeah,
the bid, and if the T-bid doesn't go through, the bid plan goes, and one T-bid plan.
yeah.
if that
I mean,
goes through.
on my end, I'll be
Two
working
separate
on things simultaneously, but specific to this board, it's the 1% budget, the annual report, and the marketing plan based on the 1% budget.
Is this an appropriate time to ask what your confidence level is in the formation of the T-bid? Just as you are forecasting,
Yeah,
markets-
no, I mean, speaking with Civitas and where we're at, we are hoping we could get something for July 1st, or we're aiming for July 1st. If there was to be any delay with the official ask with the meetings or any issue in scheduling when we go to the Board of Supervisors, and it was to just pass July, it would begin October 1st, because it has to begin in the fresh quarter.
Okay. Great.
But your confidence level
Yeah,
high that
I mean, we are,
you'll get approval?
we're currently at 94 petitions, 36.22% currently. But during the holidays, it was limited who we were able to actually get a hold of, so we're back in full swing. And the ducks are in a row to continue to get that past 50, so.
15% more. Basic math stuff. No, 15%
Yeah.
more is all you have to get, right? It's a
Yeah.
51%.
I mean, it can be
Or 50.
50.1%.
Oh, it's
I
just
mean,
Just
over
over
50.
50.
14%.
Your thoughts, Chair?
Oh. Yeah, well, if there's no further discussion, I guess we need to work on our calendar.
All right, so it's up to you guys, the week of February 17th or the week of February 24th. What kind of dates look good for you?
17th is spring break or ski break or whatever they call that thing.
Today is
Yeah.
actually a holiday, so the
Yeah, it's
17th is
President's
not on
Day.
the table, but 18th,
Week of 24th is better for me.
week's 24th is better. I'm fine with either. The 27th, the conference room is booked, so February 27th is not available. But we could do 24, 25, or 26.
Any of those work for me?
Any of those work for me. 28 doesn't work for me, but 24, 25, 26 does.
Only 25 that week works for me. Hopefully that will be okay with.
Like Tuesday, February
guys,
25th. Marcus, how's that for you?
I believe that's great.
Oh my goodness.
Could we move to
February.
1 o'clock? I have an 11 o'clock that day, but I could do a 1 o'clock.
Yes, technically your bylaws are 1 o'clock. We just made this one a special meeting to get everyone together to set our calendar. So typical work for a bid board is 1 to 3:30 p.m. at the latest. So it'll be February 25th at 1.
Okay.
Would you like to look at a March date while we're here?
Sure.
Just a second, let me just get this.
Yeah,
in.
go ahead and add that while I think of what we want to do. We might
1
want to
o'clock, February 25th. Okay.
That would work for
in
me.
March because you need a couple weeks to prepare.
Yeah,
Do
and
you
then
want more
the
than-
first week of March, I'm in LA for the
Okay.
Visit California
Oh
annual
boy,
conference.
Yeah.
If it happens, or we'll see.
I know, it was like,
Oh,
ooh, good
Yeah,
conference in LA.
but yeah, the week of the 17th works for
Maybe
me.
the third
if
week
as
of
a
March. Yeah.
tentative date,
A
if
tentative
we
date,
were
yeah.
to need it. I mean, I will have the report for that February 25th meeting. My goal is to make it as simple as possible, so if you guys approve it, that is it on the meeting end. If you guys have minor changes, I can make those, and then we would then meet that March date that we select. But
Um, So
Great.
the third,
That's the
More
March date.
simpler than a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, we have it. Sorry.
So are we
So-
looking at the week of the 17th as a backup?
yeah, I was thinking that week if Ramon's gonna be gone the
St.
first
Patty's
week of March, so like 17, 18, 19, 20 is not a good day in this for us either, but 2, 3,
The
yeah,
18th, Tuesday? Are we, keep it Tuesdays?
it's up to you, how you feel.
that
I
works.
could do that Tuesday at 1. I could do 11:30 either the other Monday or Wednesday.
I would prefer Monday or Wednesday, if possible, 17th or 19th, if that's all right.
We could all wear green.
Could all wear green on the 17th.
Monday. I'm good with all that.
Do you guys have a preference, Monday or Wednesday?
No,
They both work for me.
Probably, actually, I have a Monday. It's gonna have to be Wednesday for me. I'm sorry, 19th.
That works.
Wednesday, March 19th,
At what time?
do we need to do a special meeting time for that day? Do we need 11:30?
For our chair?
I can do either. On Wednesday, I'm fine.
I like
Yeah, me too.
11:30.
We like 11:30.
11:30 is good.
Let's make the last one a special meeting, since everybody prefers it. We'll do an 11:30 special meeting as needed on March 19th as a Wednesday. You could still wear green as a carryover from Monday.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Do we need a motion?
All right.
I don't think we need a motion for that, right?
For the green.
Oh,
We
we're
probably
ready.
should as an action, yeah,
John
as
wants
an
to do
action
it,
item.
so-
It is an action item. All right, I would seek a motion to approve our calendar, meeting calendar.
Oh, seconded.
Thank you. All those in favor? Sorry, taking over.
Yes.
Aye. Okay, so the motion carries.
March 19th.
Discussion and direction regarding preparation of the draft annual report for fiscal year 25-26. I think we already did that, out of order. Any further discussion?
Just one comment for Ramon. I mean, I bet you'll have it all stapled together. If there's any curveballs, so you just let us know, like something that we might need to review so we can take a look at it more in depth. Otherwise, I mean, I just trust that your report will be pretty standard, so.
Yep.
Anything else? Moving on, any communications received and filed?
We have not received any communications on this end.
No news is good news.
Yes.
Any matters from the public? I don't think we have any public.
We have one attendee. Please raise your hand if you would like to speak in part of the meeting and we can pull you in. They're not raising their hand. Maybe they're just watching. We have no other public in this room, just staff.
Okay, Great. Any matters from the advisory board? Besides wearing green. Well, geez, hearing none, I would seek a motion to adjourn.
I motion to adjourn.
Thank you very much.
Second.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful week.
Thank
Thank you all.
you.
Thank you.
And if you need anything, let me know, or I will send out the next portion of the